All right. Okay, see what we got here. All right. Well, welcome to Thursday Deals Day, VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. Hope you're having an awesome day today. Been live in and out throughout the day, as well as some recorded stuff, some promos and things of that nature. If you missed it, go back and check out the past one. It's probably down below. If you see this running, there'll be a little advert. And then the actual live. So go and check that out. You can also scan that QR code to get in touch with us at any time. Like, love, and share. We'd appreciate it. I'll be your host for the next 4 or 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. I'm just kidding. This is going to be a quick one because we've been going live throughout the day for Thursday Deal Day. So public service announcements. I'll be your host for the Amp Live Real Estate Show, sponsored and powered by VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. You can, like I mentioned before, you can get in touch with us all about that. I'm actually going to be going live at 7 p.m. So we're going to talk all about VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments, what we're doing, what the game plan is, how you can get involved, how you can share it at the same time to pass on the good word, right? That's what it's all about. If you got something you want to share, definitely reach out. Love to interview you or talk with you or go on here live. And I do have my what is the one first purchase sale? I'm thinking purchase sale agreement, right? Contracts. PSA announcement is VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments for 2026. Drop your license if you want. I'm not even going to say drop your license because it's still a selection process. You got to speak to Elizabeth and all that good stuff, and speak to myself and a few other people. If it's a good fit, we'll rock. At the same token, we're going to be doing something special, like I mentioned in the last video or last live. Is we're going to be building that rock and roll door knocking team. So it's going to be the VIP rock and roll door knocking team. And we're going to have Raves going to head that for us. And we're going to be out in the Southern California area. Now, if you're like in a different location, or maybe you're a mentee and you're in Texas or Missouri or some other state, and you want to do the same thing, then we'll work with you and helping you build that out for the future or for yourself. But that's not going to launch till probably next week. Wanted to do a little something this week. We're not going to have time. So it's just going to be look out for the graphics, look out for the promos, look out for the adverts. If you are in Southern California and you want to go earn and learn and door knock, now let's rock. Or if you're a real estate agent, who cares? It's cool. You want to learn the creative real estate side of the business, or you just want to learn how to lead generate, and it's not the stuff you're thinking about, right? Thinking about, oh my God, I'm going to get a farm. I got to go door knock 500 people, 500 houses, and then wait 3 to 6 months to a year to start getting some business, to let them know that you are the premier agent in the area. No, we're not doing that. We're going a lot quicker than that. We're going like instant, same day, get appointments, start rocking deals, same day, same week, lock them up, let's rock. So okay. That's the second time that went off. And the first time was from someone else. But that'll shut off in a second. Just like I said, that's just the security measures. So the guns are going off. They're pointing and lasers and all that good stuff. So, and the guard dog, you can see that's a big ass guard dog, huh? That's a little tiny one. She's a cute little girl. Cute little puppy dog. If you're an animal person. But it's going to make it short and sweet, okay, because I wanted just to talk about the public service announcements really quick. Make sure that you click the link down below, scan the QR code, get involved at 7 p.m., going live, VIPeXecs Realty, Lending, and Investments. We're going to talk all about that. Every Thursday, I'm going to be hitting that with that webinar. So definitely make sure you're part of it and get involved so you understand what's going on. I may change them up here and there. Also, the other PSA announcement is that 100 videos, 100 days, or 100 push-ups. If I miss a day, I got to do 100 push-ups in a day, not an hour, not 5 hours, in a day, right? Because I could probably even do 15, 20 of those. Yeah, but throughout the day, probably going, oh my God, you wussy, you can't do 100 in an hour. Nope, that's not me. When I did workout, I worked out just lifting weights. I wasn't into the push-ups, wasn't into the pull-ups, wasn't into sit-ups. I just lifted a lot of weights and curls and bench press and curls, so the upper body, gets, I guess, worked out. And then you got chicken legs, right? So look kind of weird, right? But it happens a lot. So you got to work out the legs too, so, but with that said, 100 videos, 100 days is the challenge. If I miss a day, I have to do 100 push-ups within that day. So even if I did, that'd be crazy, right? Because I know the next day I'd probably be all like this, or I'd be sore, I'd be crying because it'd be super, super sore. You're just blowing out your muscles. We're not supposed to. So I know a little bit about the working out stuff, because my dad used to be a bodybuilder, was a bodybuilder, and my uncle was from the military, Marine Corps, same stuff, right? So I used to go to the Gold's Gym and work out with my dad. That was awesome memories and things of that nature. We'd go pump some iron. And I think I was about 13, 14, 15 years old. And that's probably shouldn't be working out that hard because, obviously, I don't know. They say it does stuff to you or it doesn't do the growth periods or whatever. But it didn't matter. The hormones are rocking and rolling. I was fired up. And I said, fuck it. I'm working out. I'm going to go. So I'd go to the gym and work out, right? Which was kind of cool because Gold's Gym was actually a gym for people who were bodybuilders and actually worked out, not like it is now, with all the stuff that's there. It's not really, whatever, right? They got classes, they got yoga, they got the cycling classes and all the weights that are all updated and pools and all that good stuff, right? It's like what is it? Something fitness, one of those places, right? It's not a real gym, something you see in the movies, right? Where it's all kind of dirty and stinky and all you see is free weights and shit, right? So it's pretty crazy. You will not see a treadmill back in the day in a Gold's Gym. Of course, they used to be at, was it Huntington Beach or I forgot what beach, a couple of Santa Monica as well, where, that's where, a lot of bodybuilders and go and pump iron and all that good stuff. Even boxers and stuff, right? If they couldn't, they have places to train, but they'd always want to go train in a place where there was actual weight and things of that nature. So it's pretty cool. Anyways, short snippet. What do we got here? So definitely I'll pop this up here so you can see it. 30 days to success with creative real estate investing made easy. That's what we're going to talk about later on today as well. Tomorrow I'll be back for Friday and Friday highlights. Probably be out in the location somewhere in Inland Empire, Riverside or something. But today is Thursday Deals Day. So the deals that are on the table, bring them to the table. We do have deals for you at the end of the day. If you're in Missouri, we got some deals. I got one in Springfield, Missouri. That is a nice little 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. Looking for a buyer, looking for an investor, or even looking for what I like to call a sweat equity type of buyer, right? And what that means is like, hey, you got some money down. You get to get in there and fix it up yourself and make it all your own, but we will carry for you, put some money down, and you go ahead and fix it all up, live in it for a while, and then refi it out and cash us out down the road with whatever specific time that we put in the contract or agreements and all that good stuff, right? But it will be your property. Or if you're looking for a fixer, hey, the price is good. It's a good little pad, nice little rental area, pride of home ownership and all that good stuff. It's at a juicy, nice little price tag, right? It's under $200,000. You can't go wrong with that. I know in California it's a little bit different, but this is in Missouri, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Request, ask us about it. I could bring it up, but I didn't prepare for all that. So there's that property. Got some stuff coming up in Southern California, out in the Springfield area. There's actually a condo, great for a rental as well. I just take it over, cash flowed. It's already renting. If you need any help with either getting a refi or getting the cash or whatever it is for a type of loan to purchase the property, let us know. We can run you through VIPeXecs lending to be able to do that for you. Or if you're looking for a property to purchase and buy and invest or get something sold, definitely reach out to VIPeXecs Realty and Lending. Reach out to me, put you in contact, and we'll rock and roll with that type of stuff. But there is a nice little condo down there where you can rent it. It cash flows. It's about $1,500-$1,600. If you can get possibly a DSCR loan at 6-7%, your payment's going to be $600-$800. You can definitely cash flow it. Everything inside is all brand new. It looks awesome. You got all the amenities for a perfect little rental, right? And it's Palm Springs. So at the end of the day, come on. That's a rental place. People come and go. So it's a great place to have a rental. See what else. We got some stuff that's dropping down in Southern California here in the San Bernardino area, Riverside area. And then we're going to start creeping into certain parts of Los Angeles and then Orange County and, of course, the high desert. Now, the high desert in Palmdale is a little further out, but, hey, I love Palmdale and the Antelope Valley. If we can get them, we'll rock them inside of Lancaster and Palmdale. The innards don't want to really go too far out to, like, Lake LA, not interested, California. I forgot what it's called. It's way up there. Or even a little bit in the outskirts of Lancaster, probably not. Acton, stuff like that. There's stuff out there. We'll be working that and some land. So if you know anybody that has land in Acton, definitely give us a holler because we're looking to purchase some land out in Acton as well. See what else we got. the high desert, obviously, and this even on this side where we call it, Victorville. There's Victorville and Hesperia and all that good stuff. So there's stuff going on there as well. Pre-foreclosures, NODs, NOTs, notice defaults, notice trustee sales. We are working those. We'll buy just about anything, or we'll work any type of deal. It's all about the creative real estate investing and structuring those deals properly. See what else we got. Oh, Riverside, obviously. If they're down in San Bernardino, down in Rancho Cucamonga. Hey, if you're in Rancho Cucamonga or Upland or anywhere down San Bernardino in the good areas, Montclair, Ontario, definitely reach out. We're going to be hitting some of those areas for the door knocking, rock and roll VIP door knocking team. If you want to be part of that, definitely. I'm going to pull that up right now so you can actually jump aboard and let me see where it's at. I believe it's going to be way down here. I'll pull it up real quick. You can scan that QR code as well. Book some time. So where's it at? There you go. This is kind of cool. I'm just going to go through them all. And we thank Sweden for putting these graphics together. Awesome job, right? Wholesaling 101, using door knocking, right, to land your next deal. That's what it's going to be about. So you want to get together, meet with us. Well, it's going to be at some location where it's coffee or food, break some bread. We'll do a little bit of training, and then we'll assign you to a car, and you'll go out in that location to go door knock on some properties. We'll have some leads that you can work. And then if you get an appointment, we're going to teach you the mission to submission, or just get an appointment. If you get an appointment and we purchase that property, buy it, sell it, fix, flip it, wholesale it, or whatever it may be, you will get paid on that particular lead, okay? And there'll be different price points, or I should say different commissions, I should say, right? So depending on how much work you do and how far you go up the ladder in regards to, is it an appointment? Did you get a full submission? Is the mission submission? Did you get a submission? Did you go in the house and negotiate? Did you get pictures? Did you do all this stuff? The more you do, the more you'll get paid as you go up the ladder, or it's just, I was going to say escalate, right? Like an escalator. But no, as you move up the ladder, or you kind of, get to the certain points as far as experience is, to the point where, hey, you know what? You're saying, hey, maybe I want to be a junior acquisition person, or maybe I want to become an acquisition person for you guys. Then we'd be more than happy to work with you in some capacity there. Or maybe it's to build your own firm or whatever. Doesn't matter if you're an agent or any of that good stuff. We're willing to work with you. I thought this is a cool graphic as well. I'm going to go ahead and put in I believe there should be a bar here where you can, or a QR code. Where's that QR code? Here we go. So there's a QR code. Scan that QR code. Make sure you lock in your spot, and we'll chit chat. We'll text you. We'll get on the phone with you, and then we're going to work with you, or whatever needs to happen so we can meet at that location. And then we're going to obviously break some bread, have some coffee, introduce you to everybody. And then we're going to obviously go into the car, and then we're going to go door knock. So it's more than just wholesaling, right? Even though we put wholesaling there, it's just that everybody understands that. Everybody knows it. YouTubers, wholesalers, all that good stuff, right? Or I should say YouTube and TikTok and all those places. And people understand to a degree. Now, not everybody knows what wholesaling is. Trust me, I've talked to a lot of people, and I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. I just want to real estate, or I want to do real estate, or I want to get my license, whatever it may be. But that's just the starting point, right? It's usually a bird dog, wholesaling, creative real estate investing, and then you start tapping into maybe like, commercial property and all other good stuff. But this is going to be all single family residential properties through VIPeXecs Realty, lending, and investments. We're going to pull all the leads. We're going to scan all the leads. We're going to put all the data and everything that needs to be on our dime, and even train you to show you how to get the appointment or get the submission at the door. And then we're going to go in with one of us as far as closers to go ahead and close the deal. And as we close the deal, you will get paid on that. So you'll earn and learn. Like I mentioned before, you'll be able to earn some swag, I guess, as they call it, right? So if you get something, you get an appointment, you'll be able to get a hat, or maybe it's a shirt or a lanyard of some sort, right? So it'll be obviously AHA stuff and VIP stuff. So VIPeXecs Realty and lending, investments as we move forward, and coffee cards, Amazon cards, whatever gets you fired up and motivated. But the most important thing is going to be learning. So you will actually earn and learn as we teach you and work with you to work these deals. And then we'll work with you through the pipeline so you understand what's happening with these transactions. You'll know what's happening with your lead at the end of the day when you get that lead, until you get to the point where you can actually close them, which would be awesome. But that's just here and now for right now, but that's an awesome thing we'll be doing. You scan that QR code right there. I think this graphic is cool. It's kind of got like the Guardians of the, what do you call it? Vibe to it. And this one obviously is cool too. Let me pull up that QR code right there. You see on that QR code, lock in your spot. And we're going to go ahead and share this with you real quick, okay? Boink. But that's one of the PSA announcements as well as looking for people to work with us through VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. If you have properties that you're trying to unload, definitely give us a holler. If you are looking for a property to purchase, and you're having a hard time getting deals accepted, you need to give us a call so we can make that happen for you, right? So we can actually get you into those properties. Recently, there was a property, I believe it was in Corona. Don't quote me on that, but it was Corona. Got in touch with us at the end of the day and put together, got the loan together, handful of properties, 5 properties went out. And out of those 5, believe it or not, they one worked for them, right? And they got them into their new home so I'm going to say they're not forever home, but maybe, you never know, right? It's a second forever home possibly, right? But the family is super happy, very appreciative. VIPeXecs treatment at the end of the day, they're super, super happy, and that makes all of us happy, right? So it was a great and wonderful thing at the end of the day. So if you need somebody to help you get into those properties very quickly, or someone's going to negotiate on your behalf and be an advocate for you, think doctor, think attorney, think anything like that where you need a professional on your team, that's VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. Get a hold. I'll put you in contact with Miss Elizabeth, and we'll help you out with that, okay? So if you're considering buying or selling a home, definitely reach out and give us a holler. We'll educate you. It's not just, hey, sign here, do this, do that. There's a lot of people that do that. I get it. But when it comes down to it, if that's what you're looking for, that's fine. And you let us do what we need to do to be able to get you to where you need to get to, then that's great too. But at the same token, at least you'll be educated for the future, for the next home, future home, referrals, family, and all that good stuff. Because obviously this is all about a lifetime type thing. It's lifetime networking, right? Or think of it as like a lifetime membership, but it's not going to cost you a dime, okay? All right, so we'll go ahead and move to the next one here. There's some information right there so you can get in touch with us at VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. And yes, they were talking loans. So if you need a loan, whether it's a hard money loan or private money loan, or it's a traditional, you got VAs, you got conventional, you're wanting to fix, flip, buy and hold, or maybe it's just, trying to find the best rate at the end of the day, then definitely give us a holler and we'll definitely help you out. Sell your house for max value before it's too late. And that is true. I talked about that on the last live meeting. Definitely go back and watch it. There's probably a couple of posts down so you can take a look and go read it, or not go read it, but go listen to what that was all about. All right. So we got about 5 more minutes. I'm going to wrap this up because then I got to go take care of a couple of things. But Miss Elizabeth, you can reach out to her. There's our brand, VIPeXecs Realty and Lending. Realty Lending and Investment, step into excellence. Rocking the pink. Thanks to my daughter. And see what this can. We're just going to go through these really quick. Well, don't want to go through that one, but there's this one here. If it'll load, right? Your key to home ownership, step into excellence. Definitely reach out because it's time to buy. It is time to buy. You want to take advantage of that now. You probably think, I'm going to wait. If you're going to wait, then you're going to wait a lot of years before the market starts shifting, starts dropping down and all that good stuff. That's not going to happen. There's too many opportunities going on with the current administration where things are moving as far as like business, commerce. A lot of things are moving on the back end that you probably do not see, or maybe you hear about, that are going to help this economy change and shift and move. And then there's going to, interest rates, all that good stuff when it comes, or I'm waiting for the interest rates to drop. Sure. You know what? I get it. At the end of the day, when's the time, what right time to buy is when you are ready. Okay. Properties are out there. Deals are out there. Some properties are staying on the market a little longer than others, which gives you the opportunity, along with someone like us or Elizabeth, to be able to negotiate on your behalf, to be able to get those properties quickly, fast, and at a good price point, right? And even sometimes, if you want to compete, guess what? If you want to compete, you got to be prepared to be able to write those offers up, right? And to get those deals, or you will lose them. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and move to the next one here. Introduce you to myself and Miss Elizabeth here for the investment side of VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. I'm going to put this here. Where's that? Where do we got? Oh, the back point. Let me change this over here. The graphics. There we go. Should be changed. There we go. All right. Yeah. So, specialize in, yes, and that's where I come in, right? So we got the public sector and the private sector, and both of those pieces put together. Obviously, we got VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments, the boutique real estate investment company. Where, yeah, we'll help you. Whether you're in pre-foreclosure, is it a probate, or you're looking for deals, or maybe it's a short sale, loan modification, things of that nature. Writings on the wall. We're talking to a young man who's probably going to lose his home. It sucks, right? But he's kind of stubborn. He knows that. He knows he's not doing what he needs to do. And the opportunity is there. You had a nonprofit trying to help them out, but nonprofits can only do so much, right? They're not going to write a check for them. They're not going to go ahead and reinstate the loan. They're not going to talk to the bank. They're only going to say, go do this, 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 and that, and hopefully it works out for you. Thank you. Good to go, right? That's how it works. But unfortunately, he needs somebody that's going to go in and reinstate, cut him a check, move on, fix and flip the property, and take it down as a rental or whatever, and then cut your losses and move on, right? That's the goal. But some people that are stubborn, there's others that want to stay in their property, even the probate, right? They want to try to fix it up, or they're like, hey, I want $800,000 and its property's only worth $500, right? Because they got to spend at least $150 to get it to the $800,000 range. Now that stuff's going to happen. Well, that's where I come in, and I specialize in that type of stuff. But at that same token, people have, hey, I got good credit, I'm awesome. I want to go, buy a brand new house somewhere. I want to buy a house in Rancho Cucamonga or Rialto or somewhere where it's $700,000, $800,000, $900,000, $1 million, $2 million, $3 million, $3 million or so. We can definitely help you with that, especially on the luxury side. So Liz is obviously the head of the luxury department as well, or that side of it, where she'll be able to find those properties, negotiate. She knows, trust me, she's all into that stuff, right? So with I'm not sure how to explain that, right? But some of those purses are ungodly prices, and it's just crazy stuff. Anyways, but I just want to introduce you to us at the end of the day, and as we're going into 2026, and hopefully have an awesome, beautiful, wonderful weekend that's coming up. But you should be working. If you're not working, that's cool. That's probably because you got a job. Every day is a day, right? Just because it's Saturday doesn't mean that you don't work. Or if it's Tuesday, do you go to work? I get it. You got to punch your clock. You got to do what you got to do. But real estate is a lifestyle. Business is a lifestyle, and you just got to keep on grinding. And I don't even like the word grinding, because it's not really grinding if you like love what you do. So it's a grind if you got to go get up and go to a place you don't like, right? Or you got to go to work at a place you don't like, and deal with the boss who's an asshole, or they're piece of shit people, or whatever the hell. I get it. Been there, done that, and it sucks, right? But with that said, I'm going to go back to. I'll just leave it right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and close this out. But go and click. There'll be a couple. I believe it's probably a video or two down. Go watch it. You're also going live at 7 p.m. So definitely watch that. It's all about VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments, as well as some PSA announcements. Also some pro tips and some some awesome rock and roll real estate bombs that you can truth bombs that you can utilize, and hopefully open up your mindset a little bit more, as well as go into the field and use some of those tips that I shared with you. But deals are happening everywhere. You just got to be, I think the market's starting to change. I see it. The ones that are getting on the phone, the ones that are being responsive, the ones that are being respectful, the ones that have customer service, the ones that are going to give you VIP service like us are the ones that are going to be around for the next 10, 15, 20 years, right? The ones that are hiding behind computers and laptops and and don't want to answer the phone, or just want to text, and they're going to be gone. Happens every time. Every cycle, the weeding process starts where a bunch of agents will quit, a bunch of investors and wholesalers and newbies will quit, and they'll go back to the JOB or whatever the heck it's going to be. Title companies will disappear and go belly up. Banks will go belly up. Now, I'm throwing a little bit of fear on there because it's reality and it's the truth. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's what's going to happen sooner or later. But right now, opportunity is opportunity. So jump on the freaking opportunity, because I'm sharing that with you. Hindsight's 2020. I've seen hindsight, okay, for a duration of time, 2 decades already, right? So got a good inkling of what's happening. That's why we're gearing up for these things, right? And I want to share that with you. And hopefully, if you understand where I'm coming from, you're going to want to be with people that are going to be working with you in that capacity. So going back to the show in the mug here, let me go ahead and put my link up here as well, so you can go ahead and scan that and reach out. Let's see what we got here. QR code, boom. What we got? Where's it at? Oh, okay. You can do that. It's pretty cool. I like this piece of software. There we go. All right, register right there for the American Mentee Program. Scan that QR code. Get in touch with me. Let's touch bases. Let's rock and roll. You can also scan. I'm gonna bring up a one where you can actually set up an appointment with our team and move forward. I'm not mentioning anything about the American Mentee Program at all on this particular live. It's just all about what's going to transpire, gearing up and getting ready. You need to get geared up for this new 2026 and 2027 and beyond. A lot of opportunities are going to happen, but for a small amount of time. And then you're going to have to be prepared for the next cycle or what's coming next after that. If you'd like to know what that is, then definitely reach out, touch bases with me, scan that QR code, book some time with myself and my team, and we'll share that with you. And we'll share what those opportunities are. But for sure, definitely reach out. I'm Erick for the Amplified Real Estate Show and VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. Definitely touch bases with us if you're looking for deals, you need something to sell, you need got properties you want to sell, or you're looking for inventory. At the same token, maybe it's a loan, maybe it's private money, hard money, traditional, all that good stuff here in Southern California. Also, you're able to drop your license with us anywhere throughout the United States of America or even the world. We'll talk to you about that as well. I believe I'll be back at 7 to be talking about that for about an hour and a half or so. Definitely continue to reach out, continue to like, love, and share. I appreciate it. You can hashtag Get Erick Paul Live. You can also hashtag VIPeXecs as well to learn more about VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. Hashtag Get Erick Paul Live to see some videos and to see stuff based on what I'm about. If you want to know what my story is, I'm going to share that with you every Thursday. We're going to be doing a live webinars. And as we take on, because we only take on a certain amount of people for every cycle as we go through with the mentoring program, but at the same token, hunting deals. Now, there's some deals that are dropping down in Texas as well. Southern California, if you're looking, don't be afraid. So the ones that are in Southern California, yeah, you're going to want deals. I know that. But if you're not, and you're afraid of Southern California, that's okay too. If you want to make some phone calls and all that good stuff, and we'll do all the work and locking them all up and you get paid, we can work that out as well. There's stuff in Texas. We're hitting the Texas Triangle, Dallas for sure, Dallas, Fort Worth, McKinney, and all those little areas, Claiborne, I think, and then obviously cruising down into, I'm not a fan of Houston because all the flooding and shit, but hey, we'll fix and flip and sell quickly or sell wholesale properties to make a friend out there. And then San Antonio and Austin for sure. I know Austin has a shortage of housing, but if you can get something there, it's going to fly off the shelf. So we're definitely interested in that as well. And anything within the Texas Triangle, whether it's land or deals or commercial property, hotels, motels, apartment buildings, whatever it is, send it our way. We'll underwrite it, see if it's a good fit for us. If it's not, we'll run it through our network and anybody who's maybe interested at the end of the day, and hopefully we can get it sold for you or vice versa. We're also going to be cruising in the public sector into Texas, right? So the goal is to have an office or a small office out there in Texas, then eventually Arizona. So California, Texas, and Arizona. If that interests you, definitely reach out, touch bases with us. And we'd love to see if we can work something out, okay? But without further ado, rock and roll in all that you do. Made in America. Keep on rocking and rolling. God bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth. Get out there and kick some ass this weekend. If you want to touch base with me or anybody on our team, definitely scan that QR code and let's chat. Let's touch bases. Probably, and you never know. You might be hearing from me, whether you're from Florida, the West Coast to the East Coast, or anywhere in between. Not going away. We're going to be here to the good Lord, knock on wood, comes take me away and all that good stuff, right? Or not, right? we're gonna keep on rocking and rolling. So to all past mentees and future mentees and present mentees of America, you know who you are, and we thank you, as well as all VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. People that have worked with us and hung their license back and forth, and everybody that we've worked with in the past. Hey, rock and roll, keep on rocking. We look forward to working with you in the future. The future has a bunch of opportunities that are on the table right now, and we want to share those things with you. See what else I got. That's about it. So I'm gonna wrap this up, get back to work. And then tomorrow I'll be back for Friday highlights. Saturday, probably not going to be doing too much on the Saturday trainings because we're actually going to, but it'll be like little blurbs and stuff, right? Of being out in the field, talking about this, talking about that. Or we're going to probably shift it to the door knocking. That'll be the training, right? So the training, if you want to do the training, it'll be live training. We'll record a lot of it. Some of it will be recorded. Some will be monetized because I don't like doing the chopping it up and editing it. But it has to be done, right? Everything's always live and uncut, but when we hand it over to Sweden, he chops it up, monetizes it, and that's what has to be done too. So we're going to do a lot of that in the field. It's going to be fun. And then anybody else, probably like Victor in Missouri is going to hopefully want to door knock and build that team out there. We'll see how that goes, right? It's an acquired taste, right? So, but it is working. Old school and new school. Old school is starting to push over to the new school. I get it. New school is a lot of volume if you can afford it, and you can go through a lot of leads and throw a bunch of spaghetti at the wall until something pops. That works, okay? Every single vertical works. And what I mean by verticals is verticals of marketing and being able to capture those leads, but also being able to have a good closing ratio to be able to lock those leads and turn them into something, okay? So you have a good one. We'll talk to you soon, all right? Like I said, it's always live and uncut. Appreciate you. Just please like, love, and share. We appreciate it. You have a good one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.